Hey YouTube, in this video I'm going to be reviewing the DaYan ZhanChi. So I have already done a review of this cube, but I did that review a long time ago when my channel was just starting out. I think it was my first review, and the review was really bad quality, and so I've decided that I'm going to make a new review, especially because my opinions on this cube have sort of changed. So, this cube, I did lube it a lot. I really was very generous with the amount of lube in there. I put in there. I just put in a lot, and that made it really good. So it's a pretty fast cube, but when I first got it out of the box, it wasn't the best cube ever, but once you lube it, it gets pretty good. So it's really fast, like that. But if you do put a lot of lube in it like I did, it has a really smooth and quiet feel, especially if you do slow turning. So if you listen here, it's just really quiet. You can tell there's a lot of lube in there. So I do really enjoy the feel of this cube. I actually prefer the feel more than I prefer the feel of my ZhanChi. However, the ZhanChi is still my main because overall I do prefer that cube. Now the corner cutting on this cube is possibly the best I've seen on a 3x3. So of course it goes line to line, but it can go 45. It can also go more than 45. So you can tell, I'm sure this is more than 45. It just cuts it. So it's just really great at corner cutting. So far everything on this cube is great. However, there is a downside. So the downside to this cube is the popping, and it doesn't happen very often, but it will happen sometimes. Whereas on my ZhanChi, which is my main, it never pops. So I'd say that's really the major downside to this cube. But other than that, there really isn't anything major. So I'd say popping is the worst part of this cube. Slice moves are great. Everything else is great. So overall, I would recommend this cube, but if you do get it, it's not the best out of the box. I'd say that you should definitely lube it, and put a lot of lube in there, more than you normally do probably, because it gives it a really nice, smooth feeling. And although this cube is not my main, I do use it for slow solves, if I'm doing, or warm-up solves before I actually start getting into speed. So if I'm practicing like my F2L or something, or if there's just something I want to practice, this is a great cube. But it is not my main. So I would highly recommend it. Not as much as I'd recommend the ZhanChi, but I still think it's a really good cube. So you should definitely buy this cube. It's a great backup main, and it's always good to have a ZhanChi in your collection. One of the best cubes on the market. And in some people's opinion, the best. Yeah, so that's my review on the DaYan ZhanChi. I hope it turned out better than the last one, which was terrible. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next video.